Thank you for joining me tonight. How you been?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. So I just wanted a quick little interview with you to catch up with you, see how you're going, find a little bit more about you, and we'll get started. So how long have you been reffing for, and what made you become a referee all those years ago? How long's it been?
So I started in 2007, so it's been 13 years now.
Scary out loud, isn't it?
Yes, very, it is. So I started refereeing with Sky Nelson and my brother Aaron. So we decided to join together, and I was a bit more hesitant, and they ended up leaving, and I'm still here. So
there you go. Then that's like invitation for those two to come back and get back in on court with us when we finally get there.
Guys.
Yeah. And I suppose like where you are now, if we were in basketball, like you would be supervising Saturdays. What would be like the most exciting thing that you would say about being a mentor on a Saturday, and like what's your biggest achievement of being on a Saturday supervision?
I've loved being on a Saturday the last couple of years. I love the team that's always been there. Obviously, chopped and changed a little bit over the last couple of years, but everyone works really tightly together. We're a really good crew. I love the refs on a Saturday. You get to see obviously so many of them that not necessarily the weeknights would. But then obviously it's also a bit harder because, with so many different venues and so many different refs, you don't exactly see everybody every week or every fortnight. It might be, a good couple of weeks in between.
Yeah, I suppose that's the great thing about it though, isn't it? On the flip side, you get to see a few people here, and it keeps it exciting, and you see the next few people, and that's the flip side of being so busy. So
I love it. You kind of chat to someone about their reffing, and then 5-6 weeks later see them again. You're like, oh my goodness, that's amazing.
It's probably a good time to let you see them grow in that time. I've given you this advice, you've been a few weeks, and then you get to see them how great they're being on the court again.
And green shirt Saturday morning, and then they come back, or you see them again weeks later, and they're on their own reffing, and it's just really good to see.
Oh, that's awesome. So who was your favourite person to ref with?
It's been a couple of years since I have reffed, which but
I feel like it's okay because there's been a lot of digging out of the archives in all of my interviews, so you can dig out of the archives. It's all good.
So I obviously used to have we used to have a really good group of friends that we all used to ref. Yourself, myself, Jamie Wilson.
Is that another invitation? I feel like that's another one coming out of the archive.
Kate Davies, but she's still there. Who else was there?
Kaya, still around?
Yeah, she's still around.
So I didn't mention the other night on Back Girls, so we're not putting that team back together. We're just bringing the referees back together.
It's a try for us. We've done our years of cheekiness. So but all of that crew, obviously it was really helpful in wanting to go to basketball, and made it fun every night of the week. You always had all your friends there, keeping you going reffing, and it was really good. So they're probably the ones the most. And then there was people like Steve Pytek, who I remember from early days being a really strong leader and mentor in the development of all of us when we were young. So lots of. Then there's lots more I could pull out. I was thinking of Jeremy So.
Wow.
That you don't. I haven't seen for probably the last 8 to 10 years, but
so good that just have left that mark on you, and you've got that impression on it, isn't it? It's really great to hear. So I guess what have you been doing in basketball? It hasn't been around. What have you been doing to stay in tune with basketball? What have you been doing to stay fit? Being a mum, that's got to have you run off your feet, doesn't it?
Obviously being on the committee, I've still been in tune with everything a little bit. But yeah, just trying to go take the kids out of the house for a walk or trying to keep them entertained without the playground has been a bit of a tricky one. But yeah, just trying to entertain him. And obviously I finished up basketball at the start of the year and had Amelia. So yeah, just get around 2 kids and keep on whilst being stuck at home. So
excellent juggler by now.
No, oh no. So
I guess like not mum related or life related, but what would be your best advice that you could give out to everybody in this craziness, or what would be the one thing you'd say to everybody?
I guess my best advice probably could be not just basketball, but in life as well, would be to just get involved wherever you can, and don't say no to opportunities. Just to make the most of whatever comes your way, and just run with it.
Yeah. No, awesome. All right. Well, thank you so much for tonight, and I look forward to being on court with you soon without the kidlets. So we'll be there soon, and
Bye,
yeah. All right, darling. I'll speak to you soon. Thank you for tonight.
No worries.
Bye.